Okay, I got time to float along until I reach the water. Falling down, I wonder if I'll burn out when I hit the bottom. Every day I'm swimming through the galaxy, I feel the heat. The sun is shining through the blinds and washing over me. I see the giants waving me on over.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is gonna be my first video back. I did a stream a few days ago, but this is gonna be going over what DM can do after this pack came out, Wandering Travelers, which was a very infamous pack. Infamous that it was coming out because it brings new support to Evil Twins. I think they needed that, but the main two archetypes or engines that it brings is the Adventure Engine, which contains, they already pre-limited this, just like they did DPE. They pre-limited the 2 starter cards. Fusion Destiny is a starter card of the DPE engine, so they limit those to reduce consistency. They limited 2 Water Enchanters. This is pretty much, it can be a free special summon. Most people use this as a banish to search this card, which is the starter. It summons a Adventure token, and it places the continuous spell here, which people usually play as 1. And this continuous spell searches the Omni Negate of the archetype Griffin Rider, which can be freely special summoned if you have an Adventure token. And it recurs every turn because it shuffles itself back into the deck, waiting to be searched by Faithful Adventure again. So this is pretty much a looping Omni Negate. And also, if any monster is special summoned, you can get the equip spell, which is this equip spell that they use. It's a rare. Draco back, which can bounce a card that your opponent controls or return to hand. So this is really good against Floodgates, Skill Drain. You know, Dark Magician, Eternal Soul, they can just return that and pop our entire field with that. So pretty much, if they get the Adventure Engine turn 1, there's really nothing we can do. Not gonna lie, because they have the negate. Like, if we can't stop that, that's why. Let me show you my deck right here. Before we go over Floowandereeze, this card is probably gonna be one of the best cards against the Adventure Engine here. Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre, you can Ghost Ogre there. I have everything started here. You can Ghost Ogre the Faithful Adventure card. This stops them from searching, stops them from getting the Eclipse spell. Where is the Eclipse spell? Draco back here. So I'm playing 2 Ghost Ogre in this build that I played in the last stream. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of hard to get to the Verte anymore because people just they're playing more Imperm and Veiler because of this deck, which is the other powerful or / annoying meta deck that's introduced. Floowandereeze. These are like the 3 main cards that they use. That can really be stopped. Their first card can be stopped like by Imperm or Veiler, and they can pretty much, the most annoying card in this archetype is that they can make this card, which is pretty much a skill drain on legs. You can't activate the effect of special summon monsters they control in attack position, and you can't even attack over it because of its other effect to half the attack by banishing a card. It's pretty much, and then they make your main phase our main phase, if you know what I'm talking about. They really pretty much can normal summon on your turn, which allows them to get all these effects going. Searching, really good. But if you Imperm Veiler their first card, they're really stopped by that. They don't really care about the extra deck, so they're pretty much, and they're not limited in the new festival. So you're just gonna be seeing Floowandereeze in the new festival. They limited True Draco, the other Floodgates. But Floowandereeze, it's how Konami does it, by making 1 archetype that just came out, so people are forced to like get the gems, get this archetype, and play to get the gems, the free gems from the event. I was surprised that they would pre-limit Right and Water Enchantress. I thought they were gonna make it at 3 so people would spend more, and then limit it like 1 month after, because they're due for a new ban list. Let me check the news here. When is the last time we got a ban list? I don't know if it goes on that far. But I think we got a ban list about March, April-ish. We're due for a new ban list soon. Actually, the day that this is gonna be uploaded is kind of the 6-month anniversary of Master Duel coming out, because it was released January 18th officially. I thought they were gonna do something for that, maybe Dark Mission support. But yeah, Floowandereeze, you just try to Ash, Veiler, Imperm their first card. The problem, they can make this card. I already talked about this card, but this they also make this card, which is the Omni Negate by returning itself. Where is? They also have the. I'm gonna have to go into here. Also have this card, Barrier Statue. At the wind, they also play the Wind Barrier Statue. It's pretty much like Vanity's Emptiness, but they can actually summon because they usually summon wind monsters. And I forgot what the last card is. It's a wind. I'd face this a lot. Where's the wind? And then when it's tribute summon, if this card is tribute summon. Okay, yeah, Ryza. This card is really broken because they keep looping it, tribute summoning looping, and this can place cards, this can bounce cards. So they pretty much use this to bounce your normal summon because they don't want you to get their normal summon out to beat over the Stormwind's Barrier Statue. Really toxic deck, and they also play they can play 3 Pot of Duality because they make Maxi dead because they don't even special summon because all their stuff is normal summon. They can play really good around Nibiru because they usually don't go after 5 summons. They usually end on a, what is it called? The card Floowandereeze, the M-Pen. They usually end on M-Pen. And they can play 3 Pot of Prosperity, 3 Pot of Duality because they don't special summon, so they're really consistent. And they also play this card. I can't believe I forgot about this card. Shifter really hard counters us because we need stuff to go in the graveyard, but it hard counters a lot of decks. And they can play this freely. They pop this turn 1. Money decks don't have a turn 1. Their turn 1 just gets skipped by this. It's pretty much their. They play Maxi too, like, wow. But going over that, Dark Mission is kind of in a even worse spot. Sword's still running around, DP's running around. Now Praying Kids, Praying Kids, DP, Adventures running around. I'm gonna go over these 2 decks that made it to Diamond. I don't know if they made it to Diamond with the cards live, because when did this pack go live? The 11th. So they could have made it before, but these are 2 Dark Magician players that got to Diamond. One of them got to Diamond 1. So here you can see Floowandereeze 69. Wow, where is Sword Soul? Wow, 22, 69. Tier 3 versus Tier 1. I don't know how to do the tier system. I think it's tournaments. Adventure Praying Kids, all these DPs. I like how this site uses some non-DPs, but mostly DPs. Master Tenny is a new deck here. Came out of this. They're using Hulk. And they make ridiculous cards. They use some of the Sword Soul cards to make links. Live Twins over Sword Soul. Wow. Adventure Phantom Knights. That was expected. But here, let's go down to Dark Magician. So we have 2. This is a more, okay, so this one is using Dogmatica. The Dogmatica engine goes in Summon Limit. Really good text, Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, it's pretty usual. Go down. 20 hand traps, 8 hand traps, and spell this engine. What is this card? Oh, so this protects the back row. Ah, this can protect like our circle from, I guess, Duster, so we don't lose one card, I guess. Yeah, so let's go back to this is the diamond one, and as you can see by there, it's not even using rod. There's no rod here. If you can see, it's using adventure, DPE, and Halcyon to get to diamond one here. Some people will say this is not dark edition. I still think, because it still has mostly main deck 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 main deck cards that pretty much have to do with dark edition. But yeah. So you can try out some of those 2 decks. I'm gonna try to climb to diamond. I don't know if I'll be able to get that by the end of the season, but I'll keep grinding. And peace.